Leo, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. This is Emrys Tarot. My name's Clive. Okay. The only thing I have to say to you is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Okay. Don't try and make it fit. This will just lead you to wrong conclusions. All right. So, without further ado, let's see what's going on for the sign of Leo. Straight off the bat, things are turning in your favour. You are gaining confidence, okay? You're contemplating your circumstances, and perhaps you're with somebody that is, a bit complacent. You're looking for a bit of excitement. It's like you've been waiting for the right opportunity. You're very enthusiastic about something. You're just biding your time at the moment. There is a particular situation here or stroke connection that you feel you've been going around in circles. Okay, you've been battling against all odds. There's been a lot of challenges, but you're overcoming those challenges. Finally, things are turning in your favour. Okay, and you're being much more enthusiastic about things. All right, you are in the process of making a decision on whether to let somebody go or not. Okay, but the challenge is, you're becoming much more self-aware. There's an element of forgiveness here, so I'm kind of getting that there has been some arguments and conflict here. There is the energy of somebody here is feeling a bit guilty, okay, and will perhaps come back and apologise, okay. But in the past there was a connection or a situation here where you felt somebody had unrealistic expectations. Okay, I'm kind of getting a return with this person. All right, but this time it's making sure that the expectations are kept in check. Well, I'm getting for one of you, there is a situation here, stroke connection, that because of the constant arguments and constant stress, you're in the process of letting it go. All right, things are turning in your favour, as I say. The timing you feel is right now. There is a separation here because of a third party situation. All right, and I'm getting that third party situation is on your side for a lot of you. You're the one making the choices. But here you feel a situation person can no longer help you grow. There is something new here for you. All right. There is one or two of you, however, who is dealing with somebody who is putting either work first or their practical circumstances. Perhaps they're married, okay, and there's even a child there. But there's a definitely cutting loose here. I'm kind of getting that you needed time to think, so things have gone quiet. You've taken a step back. Perhaps there's a waiting time here for some legal issues to be sorted out. Okay, what I'm getting is that if that's the case, a decision will go in your favour, but there will be some compromises need to be made. You won't get everything you want, but it will be enough for you to be able to make a follow up on a decision. You are in the process of letting somebody or something go here. Okay, you're certainly putting something on the back burner, so to speak. Your priorities are changing here. There is a situation that is satisfactory, but it's not conclusive, it's not fulfilling. You've been contemplating a long while, about your situation and about its value to you. Okay, this doesn't mean you're being selfish, it just means you're being realistic. You have realised here that, there's a routine going on. You've been going around in circles, so to speak, energetically. There is what you see as a golden opportunity here one which is much more suited to you, one which is much more fulfilling. Even if this is in a work situation, for some of you there is a new career here. There is some jealousy and resentment around you, okay, but there is a new cycle starting, a new romantic cycle, and things are about to get very, very busy. Okay, I'm even picking up travel and long distance here. Okay, but I'm picking a temporary visit to somebody in the near future. The situation for one or two of you, there is news of a pregnancy. Congratulations on that, but it is going to disrupt your flow, so to speak. Okay, everything's going to change in that respect, but I'm kind of getting there will be a lot of disruption, but there's like a transitional period and everything will settle down. For the singles of you, or for the people where the pregnancy is not involved in your situation, what I'm getting is a lot of communication, a sudden burst of energy where you're getting peace and quiet, then all of a sudden everything's going to happen all at once and you're going to feel under pressure. But there is a renewed sense of love here. There is a renewed sense of self-worth. You can, to a degree, dictate the way this goes, but it does mean leaving somebody or something behind, i.e. a situation. There's irrevocable change going on, okay, and now you are faced with a decision because you realise that it's no longer attainable, whether this is because of money or maintenance or a marriage or a job. Perhaps there's a redundancy here, and it's kind of like energetically you're being forced to take an alternative route, and that's a very, very uncomfortable situation to be in, but it's one for greater changes. It will make you stronger. You are now standing at a crossroads, okay, and there is a need for a change of lifestyles, attitudes. For some of you, this tower moment's already happened and you're putting the past behind you. There was the blame game going on, but what I can see now for a lot of you is a lot of recovery. You're in the process of recovery. All right. But somebody here does want a fresh start. It's a fresh start for you. You know, you're assessing the risks. There is a big decision here, and it does require a lot of strength and courage to take that leap of faith. There's a strong history here that's affecting your judgment. Okay, there's things past, things present, and there's all influencing your decision. This is not a split-second impulsive decision. This is something that you've been contemplating for a while. You've been slowly but surely gaining confidence to make you move. There's been a lot of miscommunication in the past, and as I say, there is some jealousy and resentment around you. I'm kind of getting, for a lot of you, there was somebody in your life, there was a parting of the ways. Okay, somebody here was very obstinate. But all that's being put behind you now. You're going into this situation, standing at these crossroads with fresh eyes. Okay, and once you commit, you're going to commit. There's no turning back. I'm picking up here an air sign for some of you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, coming in, news coming in very, very quickly. Okay, which will lead you to kind of act on a decision you've been contemplating rather spontaneously. But somebody here is taking the bull by the horns, and it's a kind of all or nothing energy. The outcome is unknown, but there is a fear of commitment here that has to be overcome if this path is to be followed. All right. Because for some of you this is a distance relationship, it will need to be planned, okay, and it's putting those dreams and plans into action. All right. There's also some trust issues to overcome. Somebody here is genuinely committed. They may be impulsive, but they are genuinely committed. Okay. But you're seeing red flags. You're at least in the, like in the traffic light system, metaphorically, the amber situation. You're poised, you're ready to go, but you're not going to make a move till that green light is very much how you see it, as a very positive sign. Okay, it's kind of like somebody needs to prove their self-worth before you actually act. But there is quite an unexpected burst of energy here, unexpected communication coming in. There is somebody's priorities are changing big time. Okay, somebody here does want to be with you. They're willing to give up what they've got to be with you. As I say, with this moon energy in the outcome position, it all depends on how you actually feel about it. Okay, but it is a lot of it, from your point of view, will be a spiritual decision. Some of you could be dealing with a soulmate, a very deep spiritual connection here. There's a lot of unknown feelings here also being hidden. There is recovery, I can see. But for the time being, it's kind of living in the shadow of somebody else. At the moment, you're keeping your things to yourself. This looks to me like a fairly complicated situation. You're not just dealing with one person, you're dealing with 2 or 3 people. Okay, there are some big choices to be made. But one thing's for sure, the situation as it is now is going to change. Okay, so a much more realistic, different attitude has to take place. Okay, a change of attitude. There is a lot of healing to do. There's big choices. There's a third party situation for some of you. Okay. And I'm getting here that it's also overcoming guilt. It's not only who you want to commit to, it's where you want to commit and how much compromise you're willing to take. I'm getting that this choice will be a very intuitive, logical choice rather than one of emotions for a lot of you. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.